What if a complete beginner stepped onto a skateboard for the very first time and instantly became one of the most talented racers in an underground competition? That sounds impossible, but that's exactly what happened in SK8 The Infinity. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our future videos. Now let's get started. This story begins in Okinawa, where skateboarding isn't just a hobby for some people. Hidden after dark is a secret underground racing scene known as S. Here, skaters gather to race down dangerous mountain roads at insane speeds. There are no official rules, no safety barriers, and no guarantees that you'll make it to the finish line without crashing. For many racers, reputation is everything, and one of the people who loves this world more than anyone is a high school student named Reki. Reki is obsessed with skateboarding. He spends nearly every free moment skating, building boards, and dreaming about becoming a better rider. Even though he isn't the strongest racer at S, his passion for the sport is unmatched. One day, a new transfer student arrives at his school. His name is Langa. Langa recently moved from Canada with his mother. Ever since his father passed away, he hasn't touched the one thing he truly loved: snowboarding. Unlike Reki, Langa knows almost nothing about skateboarding. At first glance, he seems quiet, reserved, and completely disconnected from the energetic skating culture surrounding him. But Reki quickly notices something special about him. The two become friends, and before long, Reki decides to introduce Langa to skateboarding. At first, things don't go smoothly. Langa struggles with the basics. Balancing feels awkward, turning feels unnatural, and compared to experienced skaters, he looks completely lost. But what nobody realizes is that years of snowboarding have given him skills that are about to change everything. Soon, an unexpected situation forces Langa into the spotlight. Through a series of events, he ends up participating in an underground race at S. The crowd can't believe it. A beginner competing here against experienced racers? Everyone expects him to be destroyed. Even the racers themselves think the outcome is obvious. The race begins. Immediately, Langa falls behind. His movements are rough, his technique isn't polished, and it seems like everyone's predictions are about to come true. Then something changes. As the race continues, instincts from years of snowboarding begin to take over. Langa starts reading the terrain differently. He shifts his weight naturally. His movements become smoother, faster, more controlled. The mountain road suddenly feels familiar, and before anyone realizes what's happening, the complete beginner starts catching up. The crowd is stunned, the racers are confused, and Reki watches in disbelief as his new friend performs feats that should be impossible for someone with almost no skateboarding experience. What began as a guaranteed loss turns into one of the most shocking performances anyone at S has ever seen. By the end of the race, everyone is talking about one person: Langa, the mysterious newcomer who somehow turned snowboarding skills into skateboarding talent. Almost overnight, he becomes one of the most interesting people in the underground scene. But while others are impressed, Reki's feelings are more complicated. He's happy for his friend, proud of him, excited to skate with him, yet deep down, he can't ignore what he's seeing. For years, Reki devoted himself to skateboarding. He practiced constantly, he studied techniques, he lived and breathed the sport, and now someone who just started is already showing signs of incredible natural ability. It's a feeling many athletes understand. The excitement of seeing a talented friend mixed with the fear of being left behind. Meanwhile, Langa discovers something he hasn't felt in a long time: excitement. Ever since losing his father, the passion he once felt for snowboarding disappeared. But skateboarding begins to reignite that spark. Every race gives him a new challenge. Every improvement makes him want to push further. And for the first time in a long while, he's genuinely having fun again. As episodes 2 and 3 continue, Langa becomes more involved in the world of S. The underground community starts paying attention. Experienced skaters begin watching him carefully. Some are curious, others are impressed, and a few see him as a future threat. The races become more intense, the stakes become higher, and every new challenge pushes Langa to develop his skills even further. What makes him special isn't just talent, it's the unique way he approaches skateboarding. While most racers learned through years of skating, Langa brings techniques and instincts from snowboarding. Because of that, his style feels different from everyone else's, unpredictable, creative, and sometimes impossible to understand. This makes him dangerous, not because he's the strongest racer yet, but because nobody knows what he's capable of. At the same time, Reki continues supporting his friend. He teaches him techniques, helps him understand the culture of skating, and encourages him to keep improving. Their friendship becomes one of the strongest parts of the story. One has years of passion and experience. The other has incredible natural talent and untapped potential. Together, they push each other forward. But the world of S isn't filled with friendly competition. Powerful racers are already waiting. Some have spent years building their reputations. Others enjoy crushing newcomers, and all of them have noticed Langa's arrival. The underground scene is beginning to realize that something unusual is happening. A new competitor has entered the game. game, and his growth is happening at an unbelievable speed. As episode 3 comes to an end, one thing becomes clear. Langa is no longer just a beginner. He's becoming a legitimate racer. The boy who arrived knowing almost nothing about skateboarding has started carving out a place for himself among some of the most talented skaters around. But bigger challenges are coming, stronger rivals are watching, and the dangerous world of S is only getting started. The question now isn't whether Langa can skate. The question is how far his talent can take him, and whether his friendship with Reki can survive the pressure of competition. With new rivals, tougher races, and even greater dangers waiting ahead, the story of SK8 The Infinity is just beginning.